everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time. I feel like it's been a good few months since I filmed. Probably the last time was probably sometime in March of last year, and we are now in 2017, but I actually did try to film this video multiple times before this brand new year. Excuse me, I just had a burp. I'm going to try to do this all in one take without having to really cut anything out, because I've literally tried to film this video about a good 3 to 4, 5, 6 times. It's been a lot, and every time I found something wrong with the video, where I didn't want it to go up, where it didn't look right, or my hair didn't look right, or I didn't look right, or my makeup didn't look right, or it was choppy, or I just over edited it. And it's not even that serious, because what I'm talking about, as you can tell from the title of this video, is what I think is most important, or what you should know before planning your wedding. And honestly, in all those different takes where I filmed the video, one time I had things written down, one time I had references, one time I just kind of was planned out and had bullet points. And I'm at the point now where I'm just gonna honestly just talk to you like you're one of my friends. I actually have a friend that's getting married in April, which will be the same month where I got married last year. So I'm just going to talk to you like I'm talking to her, because I feel like that's just going to be the best way for this video. So if you are interested in hearing what I feel like is most important of what you should know before planning your wedding, or the most important element while planning your wedding, just go ahead and stay and keep watching this video. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, I'm going to try to do this in one take. That might not happen though, but so what I feel like is most important to know, honestly, is just to, in order to keep your sanity and not get overwhelmed, is to stay true to what you want and what you want to do for your wedding. I tell this to people all the time. I saw a girl that I graduated to college with the other day. She's engaged. I told her this. I told one of my friends, her name is Brie also, she's engaged. I saw her recently Christmas shopping. I told her this. And of course, I tell my friend all the time that's getting married in April, Sarah, do what you want. That's the most important thing. Do not let anybody try to talk you into doing what they want or what they think is best, because at the end of the day, this is your special day and you only get it once. And this is your time to do whatever it is, whether it's something that you've had planned for 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 hours, or for your whole life. If that's what you want, I just feel like it's what should happen. You and your groom, of course, set the tone for the wedding. And I'm doing this video. If you don't know and you haven't seen any of my other videos, I did get married in April. I got married on April 9th, 2016. And my husband and I have been married for about to be 10 months. So I know what I'm talking about, and it was just something for me that really stressed me out, and I realized and recognized what a lot of the stress stems from when you are planning your wedding, is trying to have everybody in your ear, getting everybody's opinion about things, and listen to what everybody else says. You have to cut that off. No matter what you want for your wedding, whether it's a big shebang or it's something really small, be sure that it's what you want. But this is something so special, and something that only happens once, something between you and your significant other that is just so cherished. Of course, it's not all about that. It's about celebrating the love that you guys have, and celebrating the union you guys make under God on that special day. Of course it is all about that, but if there's certain elements that you want to make that day even more special, certain things that you want to happen, certain themes that you want, certain colors, do it. I promise you, you will not regret it, and it will save you so much time and headache, only focusing on what you and your groom want rather than having the opinions of other people. Because a lot of the time, the people that are giving those opinions aren't helping you pay for anything. So I would definitely say, keep it between what you and your groom want. I would also say, if you have things set and you let the people that are in your wedding know about those things that you have set, your bridal party, all those people, if they can't do it, okay, that's cool, but make sure they give you an upfront, concise answer at the very beginning. It is such a headache to try to have to chase people down or try to get have a runaround going on and you can't get a clear answer. If you can't get a clear answer from the beginning, take it as a no. To be honest, it will save you so much headache and stress. Let them know it's not a big deal, because it's not. If they can't be a part of your special day, they can't pay for whatever to be in it, it's cool. But the problem comes in if they're not upfront and if they're not honest, because honesty is always the best policy. And I'm telling you, if you have a friend that's getting married and you're a part of her wedding day, I promise you, she will not be upset, hurt, or mad if you let her know you can't do something. There'll only be a problem if you basically tell her you can, and then you can't, and then you can, and then you can't. This back and forth stuff, that's what you need to axe out. So make sure you get concise answers from your bridal party or whoever you think may be interested in being your bridal party, that you have on your heart to be in it. And like I said, keep the focus on you and your groom and your day, and you and your groom making this union before God, because that's the most important part. Honestly, I feel like I can sum up this whole entire video by saying that, because that is what saves you the stress, the extraness, and all of that. Most of the time, it's not budget, it's not the things you have to get done, it's not the caterer. Of course, you have your little things that come up just with planning a wedding. That's just what happens when you're planning a wedding. You just have little things come up, but those things are a lot easier to handle than it is trying to handle people, because people aren't always what you necessarily think they will be or what you want them to be. And so you can't put all your hope in people. They're just people. Everybody makes mistakes. But if you put your hope in what you know that you want, your hope in God, you and your groom have a plan, stick to the plan you guys have. Let people down gently, let family down gently that have opinions, that want to say, that want to do this or that. It's so easy just to say, well, you know what, I appreciate your opinion, but I honestly have always wanted to do this or to have that, and I think that would be best for what me and so would want to do. But I will take your opinion into account, but this is just my day and this is kind of what I want. There's a way to say things. You can be kind, you can be Christ-like, you can be sweet about saying things, but there's a way and there's a way. And then if you're sweet about it and they still don't take it and they just want to, you know, have an attitude about it or be upset, honestly, that's on them. That's their own issue. It's just so much that goes involved into planning a wedding. And if you're currently engaged, you know, if you're married, you know. And it's the little things, honestly, like that will have you overwhelmed and stressed out, and those are actually the things that can be controlled. So that's my biggest advice, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, is to do what you want to do, no matter what anyone else says or does, because this is all on you. Half the time it's your money or your parents' money, and you know, anybody outside of that, it doesn't matter. And it's something so special and precious, and you don't ever want to look back on your day and say, I wish I would have had that, I wish I would have done that, I wish I didn't have that, and I wish I would have listened to so-and-so, or whatever the case may be. Of course, if people give you opinions and you actually like what they're telling you, of course, go for it. But if it's some unsolicited advice, which is what you get all the time when you are planning a wedding, just take it with a grain of salt. Throw out the sticks, take the important stuff, throw out the sticks, and keep it pushing, and don't let anything like that minute stress you out. And you want your day to be fun, special, and I know I keep saying special, but you do. You want it to be special, you want it to be fun. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and you know, you really want to make sure that you and your groom enjoy the day and that you have everything laid out the way you want it to be. I never finished out my wedding series. I did have a wedding series going on my channel, and I never finished it out. That was because I was stressed out and overwhelmed. So I would love to actually make a couple, maybe 1 or 2 more videos that kind of close out that series and kind of, you know, give you an overview, I guess, of what to expect and more detailed, and like in regards to like food and guests and all that kind of stuff, and invitations and RSVPs and stuff like that. Just just a few notes that I think would really, really help, and what I think you should really know while you're planning your wedding. So that is my most important tip. I guess I should rename this video to my most important tip when you're planning a wedding, because that is the most important thing. And like I said, the other little minute things, like detailed things, in wedding planning. I'll probably make another video about 2 more, probably, to be more concise. But yeah, so that was my advice for you guys. If you're a bride and you watch this, I hope that it really sinks in, because people say it all the time but it doesn't ever sink in, but it's so true. Just thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you watched it, I can't believe I got through the whole thing without running out of breath because I was talking fairly fast. But yes, thank you so much if you watched this video, and if it was helpful in any way, leave a comment down below. And if this was your first video that you watched of mine, I'm going to be making more videos, some beauty, some lifestyle, different types of things, so definitely stick around. You can push the red subscribe button if you want to subscribe, and then if you want to get notified about when I post more videos, because I definitely plan to almost every week, you can tap the bell down below also, and it will notify you every time I post a video. Well, thanks you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.